sound check on my mic.
Either way, don't do anything with camera one, whoever is camera one.
Joe, check this out.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm just talking away. This is a sound check.
Check, check,
Check, check.
Ow, damn.
check, bounce checks.
You check, me check.
Someone else want to do
We
it?
all check.
Kind of stumbled in.
No, not at
No,
all.
you're here.
Somebody out of there.
No.
Not at all. So everything's a big thumbs up, right, Dan?
15 seconds.
Rice checks, wheat checks, check level on base. Monitor level on base, please.
Okay. Oh, well, we're almost there time. Hi there, welcome to yet another episode of Eat at Joe's Food for Thought. And another happy return for Andreas Broadhurst. You know,
Yay. Massive applause.
yeah, studio audience is going crazy. You can't see them because they're not here. Yeah. But it's been what, 2-3 months since we've had you on here last?
Yeah,
Or?
about since April.
April. Whoa. So, what have you been up to since we had you on here last?
Trying to organize capital punishment into a working group. We're still in the process of organizing. I've been working with a young vocalist by the name of Carrie Kirsch, and we have a song released on WDVM.
Oh.
And the group's name is Instant Alchemy, and the song's name is Silhouette. And it's a really cool and hip tune done by 4 people: guitarist, bassist, vocalist, and a drum machinist.
Okay.
And other than that, me personally, I just this past Sunday I got done recording the first song on my new demo tape, which I'm going to hopefully be sending out to DVM. I know I'll be sending it out there, hopefully to be done on done on the per second show, the one that happens at like 4 o'clock on Sundays, which
Yeah,
is
that's
like
a good show. I listen to that usually.
And the other people that I intend to send this to are producers, other musicians throughout the United States, and possibly even London and Toronto. Most definitely one of them is going to Toronto because I want to send a copy of it to Geddy Lee and get his opinion on it and see if he'll produce an album, maybe.
Call me ignorant, but who's Geddy Lee?
Geddy Lee is the bassist for Rush, the big Canadian power trio that's been around since 1974.
I'm sorry for all you TV people. Yeah, telephone calls.
Telephone calls?
We gotta get telephone. My mistake.
Oh.
We're gonna be taking phone callers in at the regular number, and I forgot to set the telephone because we were just having such a wonderful time lounging around. But so now Geddy Lee does he produce? Or?
He does produce. He's produced, from my knowledge, I think 3 other bands from Canada through Anthem Records, which is the company which also Rush goes through.
Okay.
And I think they started that up also in about 1975.
And so the studios are up in Toronto then?
Yeah, they're up in Toronto.
Okay. Well, rather than ramble on much longer, want to play one of your latest pieces, or?
Okay, I got no problems with this.
Okay.
I think that's what I came here for.
Okay.
Grab the guitar up close and personal. Bring it up, Joe, please.
Lots of phone calls.
Oh, guess what? It's not plugged in.
Well, you gotta plug it in.
Well, let's plug it in then.
Okay, this is our second attempt
This is take 2.
of instant alchemy. Not quite so instant, or is it instance later alchemy?
Instance moments later.
Okay.
Part 2. Take 3. Version. No sound.
No sound. Is the amp on?
Is it?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
did you
on.
turn your bass off when you flip that little switch, or?
No. Juice is on. Cords are all plugged in. Plugged in the right holes, I hope. Yep.
Output, input.
Going through. This is an amusing
This is
show.
a first.
This is an amusing show.
I'm doing some race car crash.
Ooh, race car crashes are my favorites.
Oh, who's gonna hit him?
Is this turned on? This is
Yeah,
turned on?
everything's on.
Okay.
Everything's going through. Everything's plugged in the right way.
The official pace stop.
What happened?
Don't know.
We had sound earlier, so.
Well,
Are the race cars really interesting?
Oh, yes.
Let's try something here.
Here's an issue. Oh, crash.
Yep.
Start close above your,
Sound. Sound. Check. Sound check.
What's that plug? Oh. Hey, is it switched on mic or line at the top of the?
it's switched on the right thing.
Okay.
Going to line 2. That's the mic.
Is this getting anything? Okay, so it's working up to this point.
Dance, Joe, dance.
Dance. I'm sorry. We've learned this one long ago that I don't dance. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Pam's
So
going
somewhere
away.
on this side.
Come up in front of the camera and say goodbye to all the viewers. My kid sister's leaving. This is.
And what's this? Is there a purpose
So,
to this?
This is a reverse.
You going off
make
to
sure that
see
this
a movie,
fits
or are
in
they
the
back from the movie
They're
now?
back from the movie,
Okay.
and I'm going
Ugly
to
Joe.
hang out with all the boys.
Okay. So I'll see you later then.
What's this?
I'll see you later too.
That was
Get outta
plugged in
here.
there. This is not going direct.
I see.
This was plugged in with that,
not
which is going through there.
Y'all later.
Pop.
What happened?
Don't know.
Line's working.
I ripped all the stuff out of the board.
That's gotta be it, Dave. I mean, Gremlins, or is it Wogs?
Oh, that's it, everybody knows.
Yeah. I heard it working earlier.
Yeah, it was.
There's some guy washing the sidewalk. Uh-oh, Joe.
Uh-oh.
Joe in shorts.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but now everybody at home can see Joe in shorts being silly. Like,
Basic parameter equalizer. Cameras on. Both lights are on for that.
we're not off the air, are we?
Oh, shoe. Look, everybody, the shoe is safe.
My shoe? Well, I've tried daycare for a while and sales in them for a while, and the sole started coming off. So right now I've got really strong glue in there, and it takes like 2 days to dry, but I wanted to wear them today, so.
In other words, you have no soul.
That's right. No, I have a half-attached sole, and it's drying again. Yeah, I know, but
I don't have the money to use them in the first place.
yeah. Joe's cheap. No, I spent all my money on my new pants yesterday.
Nothing else I can think of is.
We can call in and talk fashion with Joe. What do people think of my new pants?
Pulled out the,
What the number?
so this got pulled out and you're sitting on the chair here.
Might be.
Could have broke a wire. This is gonna cause a massive hum.
Jason's not pushing buttons.
It's now black again.
It's black again?
We have music.
Yay! Hey!
We have a phone caller.
We have a phone caller.
We have music. Everything's happening.
Everything happens all at once. Want to talk to the caller first?
Why not?
Okay.
Joe's go call her first.
So, yeah,
Caller
we'll do the
first?
caller first. It,
We're on the line? Are we online? Are we on television?
Not
Are we
yet.
live?
Hi there. Who are we talking to?
Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah. When you guys gotta get some quality control going, man.
Well, this is like first time we've had this event happen since
This is
November.
like technical difficulties.
You know,
I just want to say, man, Geddy Lee is sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So get that tape, man. Geddy Lee, man. You ever heard Rush?
Yeah, I've been a fan of them for about 6 years now.
You ever heard of this 2112?
Yeah, heard of them.
All
That was the
right.
first one that I got.
All right. Keep up the good work, except for that quality control staff there. Tell them to
Okay.
get that plug in the in to the out and then turn the button on.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got that
All
covered.
right. Nice pants, y'all.
nice talking to you, Dave. Okay. Now,
Let's try it for the third time
wait,
now.
now this is
Instant alchemy.
not so instant though.
Not so instant.
Not
Instant
so
alchemy
instant
with
alchemy.
technical difficulties, part 3.
Okay.
Do we have sound? that's it.
Wow. That's another pretty song. Kind of. What was the last song you played? It was Spring something, wasn't it? No.
Celebration of Spring.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Remind me vaguely of that.
Yeah, that's
This one was more an autumn type tune.
Yeah.
You know, you can like see the leaves falling down. I'm curious, when you're playing, there's some times when you like hit the strings further down, and then other times further up on the fingerboard. What does that do to the sound quality in playing? Why don't you just play it all in the middle over the?
Well, primarily when you've got a section when you're playing that you want to make it soft, you're grabbing more of the string right here. You're grabbing closer to the bridge.
It makes it a bit louder there.
Oh, a little bit more treble-y, a little bit more high-end.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can hear that definitely now. So, what bands are you working with right now? I know you got this new Instant Alchemy group.
Yeah.
Who else are you working with?
I am working with Capital Punishment and Instant Alchemy right now, and that's it. I'm no longer working with the group Mirror Image at this time, and I would very much like to work with them maybe again.
What happened there, or did they? Is it just big falling out?
Not a big falling out. It's just that too many circumstances to list at this time, especially considering how I don't know all of them myself.
Okay, but
right now we're just not working.
Okay. And what are you gonna? I mean, you got your plans to do your demo tape and send it off. Do you have any other plans with Capital Punishment as to where you guys are gonna be playing, or?
Well, I feel that our first gig is probably going to be either in the Green Door or Ruskin's Reef. Of course, we definitely want to do your show again.
Yeah, it's nice having you guys on here last time. Yeah. Maybe we could get a monitor from Mort. So.
Yeah, yeah. Not only that, we'll be able to get some reverb so we can make sure that the vocals aren't quite as dry as last time.
Okay. How about Instant Alchemy? You guys gonna perform anywhere, or is it gonna be mostly a recording group?
I think right now it's gonna be a recording group. Right now we're taking a hiatus because our guitarist is up north working to get some money for some equipment, and our vocalist Carrie Kirsch is going to be heading off to Detroit for a bit to organize some of her stuff so she can send it out to recording studios and companies and such. And she might be heading off to New York, which would mean the very long but temporary disbandment of the band.
Long but temporary, okay. Okay, well, I want to let you play some more. You know,
okay, I got to think of what to play next.
Gotta think of what to play.
Got to think of what to play next. You know, this is always my problem. I never organize my stuff before I come on the show.
I think there's been a joke made either at my expense or your. Yeah, it's my expense.
It's at his expense.
It's a small joke.
It's a small joke. Okay.
Yeah, about something that's kind of small on Joe.
How about something faster?
Something faster.
I'm always in the mood for.
Let me try multiple risk contortions again, seeing as how last time I kind of flubbed it because I had a jet phaser and I couldn't really catch up to it.
Okay, so
Multiple risk contortions, version number 7. We've got audio. It is, especially in this jacket. It's
So-
like, no circulation into the hands.
Uh-oh.
Arm is falling asleep while it's flailing about. And
So have you been working on that and modifying that? Has he been playing?
it's different every last time. It's just a bunch of chords that I think go well together, and I figure, okay, well, let's put the E minor in now.
Okay. So we know that you get a lot of inspiration from Rush. Are there any other groups you listen to a lot of, or?
Well, I haven't really listened to a lot of him, but Tony Levin from King Crimson, who plays also with Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe, also did a little bit of work with Peter Gabriel. Listened to some of his stuff, and I admire the guy, and I've tried to get a good idea of what to do next from his stuff. And I've also listened a lot to Chris Squire from Yes fame, and definitely a good melodic bass player, and I listen to a lot of his stuff and get a good idea of what to do there. I also listen to Steve Howe, who's the guitarist from Yes, and I apply a lot of the stuff that he's doing on guitar to bass, and a lot of people that I've run into really don't feel that that's a cool and kosher thing to do to a bass guitar, but I think they don't.
So how could you apply guitar information to bass? I mean, you got two less strings for one.
Well, yeah.
And you know, isn't it just really weird to do that?
Well, it was at first. I started playing around with guitar lines about 4 years ago, and just playing them on the bass guitar, trying to get each one of the notes to come out and sound as clear as possible. And the bass guitar was based on the electric 6-string guitar, so I figure why not apply it. It's another that's something that what's his name, Anthony Jackson has been trying to do for a while now, and I think I've pretty well meshed the two. And the difference between two strings just means that I've got to make better choices and more definite choices with each note.
Could you show us the difference between like what a guitar string would be, guitar
line applied
guitar
to
line?
bass.
Yeah, and compare that to what a normal bass line would be, or
Normal bass line, say something like the average bass line from Led Zeppelin. Our camera crew is laughing at us here. I don't know what's going on
I
here.
just
missed
don't
it.
want to know.
I missed it.
don't want.
We don't want to know. Okay.
Okay.
Bass lines say Led Zeppelin, Dazed and Confused.
So it's just a lot slower.
Well, no, just singular notes. It goes fast. Just singular notes and an occasional double stop. Geddy Lee from Rush, he uses a bunch of double stops now, but his first real usage of that was from YYZ, where he just did a couple double stop harmonics and just basic double stops. Now he's getting into more of the intricate stuff. And so on and so forth. Guitar lines. The first guitar line that I tried was from a Rush song called "No One at the Bridge." Just guitar lines I always felt were a little bit more melodic than bass has been allowed to be.
Standing alone, it's definitely a lot more pleasing to the ear to listen to.
Yeah. And there's certain songs that I've written, like Celebration of Spring. And so on. That's more the more along the lines.
We need something about Mailing Joe.
2 minutes.
So we need something about Mailing Joe.
But in either case, bass lines I feel have always been neglected in the fact that they've always been holding the groove down, which is, in my opinion, kind of boring unless it's a really good.
You want to play? We're going out.
Okay, we're going out. We're fading out.
I guess we are. That technical difficulty took more time than I imagined. So.
Yeah. One and I ended up with one of my old favorites.